My last day here in Winnipeg, which is, it's been great. I love this city. I love my hometown. And I'm just going to explore a few more areas of the city on my way out of town as I head west to the city of Prairie. But before that, I'm going to explore Winnipeg for a bit. And I'm in a beautiful area called Wolseley. So this is just north of the Assiniboine River. And it's an older neighborhood. And it is quite charming and beautiful. And this is not it, but this is just a garage in somebody's house in their backyard, and very cool. Basically, we're gonna find things like this. There's an alley somewhere here where somebody has painted the back garages in a very interesting way, and it is around this area, but I'm not sure exactly where it is, but we will find it. Because it's a beautiful day and I'm on a mission. Alright, so I've located the street, or the back alley. It's called Back Alley Arctic. And speaking of Arctic, we have a cool little polar bears here. Yeah. So the story here is this was started by a street artist, or just an artist named Kyle Bartensky. And she painted a polar bear on her garage. And she went on to paint a lot of the other backyard garages as well. Beautiful. And more so down this street. And the artist's interesting story here, she made an agreement with the locals here that she would paint their backyard alleys at no cost, with the stipulation that they have to be Arctic animals. Hence the name Back Alley Arctic. A great little spot on my last day in Winnipeg. And the street art just continues here. Oh, it's beautiful. It just goes on. We have seals, the puffins from Newfoundland, a walrus, and some beluga whales, and yet another polar bear. The fox, the caribou. Growing up, Wolseley was always a more eclectic and eccentric neighborhood with a lot of artists, and has a cool heritage to it here, and just beautiful. If you want to come to Winnipeg here and see this for your own, this alley here is between Kenora and Ethelbert Streets. So as you find this location, just look for some of the back alleys and you'll be rewarded with some Arctic animals. Alright, very cool. So we're going to explore this Wolseley area a little bit more, and then after that I'm going to head into the north end, which also has a lot of interesting street work and some amazing churches as well. Let's just see a bit more of Winnipeg before I take off. And there's my trusty rental that will take me to Vancouver. We're in Winnipeg's north end, which is where my mom grew up, and I have a lot of family members who had homes here at one point. A lot of them have moved off to different areas, but that's the story of the north end. You know, it was an area that has attracted various immigrant groups throughout the years who first settled in this area, and then some stayed, but others moved on to the suburbs and different parts of the town. So it is a unique spot. A lot of the restaurants here, we have Ukrainian pierogi places, delis, really nice bakeries. On many sections in Winnipeg, we have people panhandling.
How's things? Nothing? You don't got nothing?
I first started seeing a few of these like more than 20 years ago when I first left the city, but they're popping up a lot more. Even in the south end of the city, you're seeing them in various areas, so I don't like it. This kind of panhandling is a traffic safety hazard, reinforces addiction, undermines the rule of law, and degrades the city's image. Like, why would the government allow activities like that to happen on busy intersections like this? This is a solvable problem. Other cities across Canada have done it, but in Winnipeg, activist pressure, and let's be honest, racial sensitivities have made enforcing public order laws effectively taboo, so nothing gets done. I know people are in hard luck for $1, but the view ahead here is pretty amazing. See this spectacular church in the distance. The name of the cathedral is the Holy Trinity Ukrainian Orthodox Metropolitan Cathedral. That's a mouthful. But it serves as the national cathedral of the Ukrainian Orthodoxy here in Canada. What a grand structure it is. It's based off of a church found in Kyiv, Ukraine. And you can't miss it if you're driving down Main Street here in Winnipeg. And a drunk, passed out guy by the church, of course. Very nice. Over here is a very large Chinese cultural center. Spot and headed towards the Leaf, and it's a 30-degree day outside. It is hot. It is so bonkers to think that this city goes from this temperature plus 30 and sometimes hotter to minus 30 and sometimes colder. So Winnipeg is a realm of extremes. So if I was here, let's say 7 months ago, January, February, this could be all covered in white snow and freezing cold, but also quite beautiful, actually. The hell is it? 12 entrance was $17.69 with tax, and you could also, you know, grab a coffee here and go in and see the space as well. So, FYI. So the first part here is the tropics, which is not only rainforest but also savanna and other tropical biomes. Located places like Africa, Central America, and parts of Asia as well. And I love it. I love it. Yeah, we get that kind of elevator window view from here. Wow. Here we have the waterfall, which, wow. Yeah, this place is super beautiful. Dude. And they have one more room in here. The Shirley Richardson Butterfly Garden. Alright, I'm very glad I went there and experienced that. And yeah, I'm gonna give that one a 9.5 out of 10. So this is a wonderful experience to come here to the Leaf. I had highly recommend it. Yeah, only in Canada. Come on, geese, I gotta get to where I gotta go. Alright, we got one last straggler. Oh. Looks like Mama's taking care of the last two babies. Taking your sweet ass time, but enjoy the lake there, fellas.